One more.
Let's just sit down.
How is it here?
Huh?
You sit at the top. Are we gonna see the president?
Okay.
Very important. Very important. You can sit.
I was just explaining to the other family, here's an agenda. Oh, good. Okay.
Just set down the chair.
Okay, we're up.
Well, it's 9 o'clock, and therefore this meeting of the Elkhart Police Merit Commission will come to order. Welcome to all of you joining us in the meeting room today, as well as those of you joining us online. This is going to be a very dramatic day in the days of the Elkhart Police Department. We're glad you're here to share it with us. The clerk will call the roll, please.
Good morning, and thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We have 4 commissioners with us in the council chambers this morning. Clifton Hildreth.
Present.
Brad Billings.
Present.
Jim Rickoff.
Present.
Thomas Barber.
Present.
We have 1 commissioner I see that's attending online, and that is Reverend Jean Mays. Thank you.
Thank you. The first item of business is to consider the proposed agenda. A copy has been furnished to each commissioner. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as proposed?
So moved, Mr. President.
I second.
Any discussion, questions, comments? On the motion then to approve the agenda as proposed, roll call vote.
Clifton Hildreth.
Yes.
Brad Billings.
Yes.
Jim Rickoff.
Yes.
Tom Barber.
Yes.
Jean Mays. We don't see you or hear you yet, Reverend Mays. Thank you.
The motion carries unanimously. The next consideration is the minutes of the previous meeting, which was June 22nd. Again, a copy's been furnished to all commissioners. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting of June 22nd as submitted?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion, questions, comments, additions, subtractions? On the motion to approve the minutes of the June 22nd meeting, roll call vote.
Jean Mays.
Yes.
Thank you. Clifton Hildreth.
Yes.
Brad Billings.
Yes.
Jim Rickoff.
Yes.
Tom Barber.
Yes.
Thank you, commissioners.
Motion carries 5-0. That brings us to the police department business. Chief, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Interim Police Chief. We have some positive things on the agenda today, which is always good. We'd like to start with 4 possible new hires for your consideration. Brandon Lewandowski, will you step up here, please? Brandon was raised in the Three Rivers area. He graduated from the Indiana Law Enforcement Academy in 2018. He previously served with the St. Joe County Police Department and the New Carlisle Police Department. He then left law enforcement in 2022, and he is looking to restart his law enforcement career here with the Elkhart Police Department. He's passed all our backgrounds, all our checks, all our testing, and we are asking that you consider his employment here with the Elkhart Police Department.
Do you pronounce it Lewandowski or
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski? Is there a motion to approve the hiring of Brandon Lewandowski to the Elkhart Police Department?
Mr.
I
President.
so
Go ahead.
moved.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, sir.
I so move.
Is there a second?
Second. We're fighting over you, Brandon.
Any discussion? Issues, questions, comments? On the motion then to approve the hiring of Brandon Lewandowski, roll call vote.
Jean Mays.
Yes.
Clifton Hildreth.
Yes.
Brad Billings.
Yes.
Jim Rickoff.
Yes.
Tom Barber.
Yes.
Thank you, commissioners. That's unanimous.
Motion carries 5-0. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next.
Next up for your consideration is Efemio Ochoa. I got his name relatively right, so I was working on that one all morning, so I'm glad I got through that. Ofemio was born and raised in Elkhart County, and he graduated from Goshen High School in 2016. He joined the workforce after high school, and he's currently serving in the Indiana National Guard as a sergeant. Ofemio currently lives in Elkhart County with his wife and 3 sons. He's packed all the background, all the psychological and all the medical exams that we require in Indiana to be a law enforcement officer, and specifically with the Elkhart Police Department. We are asking that you consider his position here, consider hiring him as an Elkhart Police Department police officer.
Is there a motion to approve the hiring of Euphemio Ochoa as an officer in the Elkhart Police Department?
I make that
I make that,
We have a motion and a motion.
I second.
We have a motion, and a second. On the motion then to approve the hiring of Euphemio Ochoa, a roll call vote.
Jean Mays,
yes.
Clifton Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings,
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Yes.
Tom Barber.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to the EPD. And while we have a second, Chief, I won't think I can speak for all the commissioners. Thank you for the additional information you've submitted with the request for hiring. That helps us a lot.
Does.
Good to hear.
Yes, it does. That's a great idea.
Next up is Mitchell Palmer. Mitchell? Mitchell was raised in New Jersey and graduated from Cumberland Christian School in 2018. Mitchell joined the U.S. Army in 2017 and served until 2023. He attended Lancaster Bible College and earned a bachelor's in business administration. He also attended Liberty University and earned a master's in exercise science and wellness. Mitchell currently resides in Elkhart County with his wife. Mitchell's passed all our background, our mental and physical requirements to become both a law enforcement officer in the state of Indiana and with the Elkhart Police Department. We ask that you consider his position here with the Elkhart Police Department.
Is there a motion to approve the hiring of Mitchell Palmer to the Elkhart Police Department?
I'll make that motion, Mr. President.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the motion to approve the hiring of Mitchell Palmer, any discussion? Then a roll call vote.
Jean Mays,
Yes.
Clifton Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings,
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Yes.
Thomas Barber.
Yes.
Thank you, commissioners.
Welcome to the PD.
Thank you. Last on the agenda is for new hires, good Evan Townsend. Evan was born and raised in Lafayette. He graduated from Faith Christian School in 2020. He then attended Purdue University and earned a bachelor's in construction management. He's currently serving in the Indiana Air National Guard as a senior airman, and he's currently living in South Bend with his wife. I believe Mr. Townsend also has some family history in law enforcement as well from Indiana. He's passed all the background investigations, mental and physicals, that would require him to qualify as a law enforcement officer in the state of Indiana and with the Elkhart Police Department. We ask that you consider his position here with the Elkhart Police Department as a police officer.
Is there a motion to approve the hiring of Evan Townsend to the Elkhart Police Department?
I so move.
I'll second that. Boiler up.
Any discussion, questions, comments? On the motion then to approve the hiring of Evan Townsend as an Elkhart police officer, roll call vote.
Jean Mays,
Yes.
Clifton Hildreth,
Yes.
Brad Billings,
Yes.
Jim Rickoff,
Yes.
Thomas Barber.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Motion carries. Welcome to the EPD. This is the biggest day for hirings that this commission has ever presented. It's a good day for the department. Thank you. At this point, we will call on the mayor. If the mayor is here, he is here.
Yes, I am.
And we're going break, right?
Yeah. We'll get out of their way.
You guys can stay or you can move out.
Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to thank the Merit Commission for the Fire Merit for, I'm sorry, Police Merit, excuse me. The Police Merit for what they do every day. And we appreciate the service that you provide to the city of Elkhart. Now I'd like to swear in. It's the last order of business for you guys starting now. I had a chance to meet each and every last one of you, and I want to thank you for the time you spent with me. I also like to thank and welcome families being here as well. We appreciate you being here. You become part of the family also, along with all the officers that you see behind us. With that said, if you would raise your right hand, and I will say I, and then I would point at you, and then you say your name, and once we complete all four names, you then repeat after me in unison. We're good? All right, all right. I swear that I will diligently, honestly, faithfully, and impartially perform all of my duties as a police officer of the city of Elkhart, according to the law. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Indiana. I will observe the rules and regulations established by the Police Merit Commission and the Chief of Police of the Elkhart Police Department. Thank you. Congratulations, you guys are duly sworn in.
We will call a recess to allow congratulations, picture taking, and other nice things. And we will resume with the rest of the meeting thereafter.
Hello, Miss Main.
Nancy, before those new officers leave, I'd like to say something to them.
Commissioner Mays, floor is yours.
Yes. If possible, I'd like those officers to please come forward again.
Go up there by the podium.
I'd like to thank you guys for taking this opportunity to let you know how much we appreciate you doing the work. We've hired you as a commission, but your employers are the citizens of Elkhart. Right now, we're in a very difficult time. And what we want you to do is instill in them faith. We want them to trust you, to appreciate you, and for you to let them know that you're there to not only protect them, but to respect them. And I'm sure you all have this in your heart. And I just want you to be the best officers you can, because Elkhart is a very special city. It's not only a city with a heart, it's a city with people from all walks of life in all types of conditions and situations. And I am hopeful that you will be able to understand and take all of that into consideration as you come into contact with them. You've sworn to protect and to serve them impartially, and I trust that you will do that. But most of all, I want to thank you for taking this opportunity to serve the community, because it's a very difficult time to make this kind of a decision. And I want you to know that we respect you. When you are right, we will stand behind you. When you are wrong, you know what will happen. You will come before us. So we trust that your heart is where you're standing and with the community, and we do appreciate you. And we thank you for your service. So going forward, we want you to be the best officers you can be. And that's all I've got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner, for those inspiring words for both the candidates and the new officers, as well as all the rest of us. With that, this portion of the case. Oh, to sign the oaths, okay.
I just want to make sure you didn't have any problem with the physical side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Family, you guys good to go? We'll be taking the gentleman over to do their orientation. So thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it.
And on behalf of the commission, I extend that thank you also. You're also welcome to stay and watch the rest of the meeting, which is going to be very exciting.
Sometimes I put everything together. It don't seem like I look at the clock. I say, we got all that within 30 minutes.
I know it. Seemed like it lasted longer than a half an hour, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Especially with as many.
I know it.
Hi, Grandpa. I know. Well, I can change it in 4 months, can it? Well, 5.
She put me on pressure. You know, I was hired when she wanted to get it. Or in the one, it stings.
Hey, cheese.
Oh, that's half onion in your fridge right now.
The meeting will return to order. Chief, go ahead. If you have further business.
Yeah. Here you go, Chief.
Chief, you're recognized again.
All right, perfect. I believe these are notifications. I don't know that these are just notification of status changes. They don't need to be voted on, is my understanding of that.
Correct. Just notifications.
All right. The first notification would be reference Patrolman Gimson. He completed his first year of service, and he will status change from a 3rd to a 2nd class patrolman. So not only we're hiring for today, we're also notifying or recognizing people completing their first year, which is also kind of like the good news is combining, which is fun. Second notification would be Patrolman Trenton Drax, also completed his first year of service, and will be changed from a 3rd to a 2nd class patrolman. Patrolman Maxwell completed his 2nd year of service, and the status will change from a 2nd to a 1st class. Patrolman Llewellyn completed his 2nd year of service as a police officer with the Elkhart Police Department. He will change from a 2nd to a 1st class as well. Patrolman Gorbel completed his 2nd year of service as a police officer, and his status will change from a 2nd to a 1st class. Patrolman Allen completed his 2nd year of service, and he will change status from a 2nd to a 1st class. Patrolman Heredia completed his 2nd year of service as a police officer, and his status will be changed from a 2nd to a 1st class. Patrolman Raymond completed his second year of service as well, and his status will be changed from a second to a first-class patrolman.
We will accept those notifications. Thank you.
And I
Chief.
believe, yes, ma'am.
I have a question. As we change them from one class to another, are they interviewed? Do you talk to them about what they've gone through, what they're going through, and where they are now before we just automatically move them? Not that we can change the movement, but do we get a feel of where those officers are right now in their physical and mental state?
Not specifically related to the status change. For example, like the 4 officers that just came through and got sworn in, they'll start the training, they'll go to the academy, and we'll be hopefully back here in a year going, they went from 3rd class to 2nd class patrolman. There's no formal interview or formal follow that's documented that talks about, hey, how are you, like a formal check-in. A lot of that is embedded into the day-to-day of how police officer functions. This is the status change essentially indicates they've successfully completed their 1st year, so they're moving from 3rd to 2nd. They've successfully completed their 2nd year, so they're then moving from 2nd to 1st. So the answer is no, we don't. Before these status changes take effect, there is no formal, hey, how are you doing? But as they make it through the academy phase and then they make it into FTO and then their initial assignments on their own, some of that oversight is kind of embedded in just the operation and the movement of the police department.
That's what I was thinking.
So we don't have a program established to address their mental as they move through situations. We don't have, I know we have not counselors, but we have, what do we want to call them? We have
social workers or mental health in the building?
Yes. Do we have that for them? Do we have that kind of safe space for them that they can talk about or discuss their mental?
We have, and again, I think to go back to kind of the portion of my initial response is that it's not formal.
Not formal.
Well, it's very much formal, but that part of that oversight or that care given or those options to deal with those isn't built into necessarily their status change. If you look at take the status change from 3rd to 1st, from 3rd to 2nd to 1st, take that part out of the equation, and if you just speak with is mental health or those type of programs available to all the officers, whether they're in their 1st, 3rd through their 30th year, they absolutely are, through either the peer support programs, the chaplains we have that are involved in the day-to-day, the social workers that are in the building, the visits the city the city offers as part of their just daily as an employee of the city. So there's at least 4 formal programs that are specifically in place to deal with those concerns. It just isn't specifically tied to 3rd, 2nd, or 1st class patrolmen. It's tied to everyone that's in the building.
I understand. I thank you. I just wasn't sure whether or not there was an interview in place or if it was just an automatic move.
Yeah, this 3rd, 2nd to 1st are essentially automatics. They indicate your progression as from a new hire to your 3rd year. In law enforcement, there's a lot to learn and a lot to experience, and it's more than just, hey, welcome to the police department. Here's your introduction. Day 3, you're going. It takes years to learn the physical, the psychological, the criminal, the civil laws that kind of guide everything we do on a day-to-day basis. And it's kind of like a 3-year entry program, essentially. There's still very much interviews for promotions and special assignments beyond that, but these are just kind of like the probationary 1st through 3rd year of hire steps.
I just wanted to check you. As you know, I'm from a family of law enforcement officers, and I just wanted to, sometimes we take for granted that officers are okay because they don't share. And so my question, and I really shouldn't have put it in a way that it seemed moving from one rank to the other. I should have just said, how are they feeling after their 1st year on the job? I mean, not that it's necessary that they have formal mental health or mental check, but just to feel, okay, how do you feel? You've been here a year. What do you think? What things disturb you? what are your feelings, keeping it human. Because I think so many times we dehumanize officers, and they don't necessarily share what they need to share to stay whole. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. I've been with the Elkhart Police Department for it'll be 20 years in August, and I've seen a drastic change in how law enforcement, not just Elkhart City law enforcement, but law enforcement in general, addresses the same concerns you're talking about. And it's vastly different now. Those doors are much more open, whereas 18, 19, 20 years ago, it felt like they were slammed shut. Not that they were, but that's how it was perceived. And these days, it's still challenging, but it's become very much a priority. But yes, I very much understand what you're saying.
Okay, thank you.
And that progression is part of the contract, isn't it, between the city and the police?
Much of it, the visits through the contract, I believe are one of those 4 or 5 options is dictated by contract. The other ones are just internally developed with chaplains and peer support and social workers. Those don't exist in the contract. Those have just been essentially the police department looking inward for a need.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions from other commissioners on that point? Next.
Last but not least on the agenda is the retirement of Detective Ronnie Barron. His last day will be July 14th, which is tomorrow. He's been with the Elkhart Police Department for 10 years. Previously, he was a lateral that came in 10 years ago. So he is retiring and stepping away from law enforcement in general. We've appreciated what he's done with us. We're going to, obviously, no one wants to see him go, but it's part of the job, and he's served 20 years, just over 20 years in law enforcement, and he's decided it's time for him to move on. So we'd like to wish him well and let you guys know we have an officer leaving.
Where was he 10 years ago? Do you remember where he came from?
I
was just curious. Doesn't matter.
The Garrett Police Department.
Oh, okay.
So it's again, that's part of it. So we're happy for him. But I think that's all, and that would be a notification. Other than that, I think that's all we have on our agenda.
Any questions or comments toward the chief beyond what we've heard so far?
That was a great meeting today.
It was. Yeah, it really was.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
I could, what are they put your numbers with the people that's possibilities that's going to be training? I mean, where are your numbers at right now?
Well, with adding 4, now it's preliminary numbers, right? We just added 4, and we retired 1. So we're plus 3. To be fair, those 4, it's going to be a while before they're in a squad car by themselves independently. That would put us from our total allotted down, I believe, 12 or 13. With some more coming, some more in the chute, some more at the academy, and some slotted to retire as well. So it's like both doors are open on either end, and they're going to come in and move out, all for different reasons. But hiring 4 is definitely a good start. Hopefully it indicates some brighter horizons for law enforcement hiring in general.
That's good.
I would just like to commend Sergeant Clement, or Detective Clement, on the work that she's done behind the scenes that none of the rest of us see. I see a little bit of it in the interviews to present these 4 candidates today and the other candidates that she's working on now that we will see in the future.
Yeah, I would agree, and that's a good point. And sometimes I'm not great at that, but she does a great job in the background through the entirety of the recruitment and the backgrounds, and set it up and coordinate interviews, and even into here. It's not as you guys watch, and as I watch, it's very much clear that she very much helps manage and coordinate the procedures that happen with new hires and swear-ins, and I very much appreciate that, and I'm glad you guys see it as well.
Yeah, she's busy.
Yes, she is.
Well, we know who to call on when we want to get a job done.
That's who I call. I know where her office is at, so.
Anything else for the chief?
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chief.
Thank you, Chief. Have a good day.
I had to like add a little humor in there.
Made me smile.
Does any member of the public wish to address the commission? Seeing and hearing none. Any comments for the good of the order from any of the commissioners? Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move. I second.
Any discussion? All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries 5-0, and we are adjourned.